So I just want to add like a little disclaimer at the beginning of this video. It was really, really hard for me to film, and that is because it means so much to me. But the main message that I want to get across is that you can't control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you react to it. And I'm choosing to react to things that happen to me in a positive way. I've written some notes because I find it really hard to talk about, and with having the notes in front of me, it means that I can get all of my points across and I don't miss anything out, because it's really important that I say everything on here. Louise is doing a huge event the first week of March called Walk and Talk, which will be an 8-day walking event. I feel like not enough time and focus goes on helping people who have lost a family member or someone close to them. People need support in different ways. However, for me, walking is a time to reflect and a type of therapy. So when my mum got really ill, it didn't really feel like it was happening to me. And I was at uni at the time, and I basically stayed there all the time, and like I didn't want to go home, and I almost like really detached myself from the situation and almost like pretended that it wasn't happening. And then when she passed away, I found it really hard to talk about what was going on, and I really struggled to like open up about it, and I still really do struggle to talk about it. And I heard a quote once that said, "Things don't happen to you, they happen for you." And this is something that is like really stuck with me over the years. And then the worst thing that happened to me almost led to one of the best things that happened to me, and that was Louise. And when I started Louise, I sort of found like a passion and a purpose and something that I could like work towards. Sorry. And then I felt like I almost lived like two lives. Like when she passed away, it made me like really wake up and like realize that there is more to life, and that you do need to do something every day that is of more meaning. And then as soon as I started to come to terms with life without her, my brother committed suicide. This really knocked me, and more than when I lost my mum, it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And again, something really hard to talk about. I'm just gonna get some tissue
like
after it.
Yeah. There's like a bit of a break.
Yeah. Gosh. So I've never done anything for charity since like losing anyone, and my dad did something a few years ago called the West Highland Way, which is like from one end of Scotland to the other. And he did it a few years ago with his friend Renzo, and they did it over like 10 days. And he raised over £12,000 for the charity that we're doing it for. If you raise over a certain amount of money, you get to have like a day donated to you, like, or whoever you lost at the hospice. So I'm gonna do it for Marie Curie as well, because I think it would be really cool if she has 2 days. I'll be walking from Cardiff to London, and I'll be starting at the hospice my mum was in, and walk a marathon a day all the way to our office in London, this office. We'll be raising money, and all of the money raised will be going to the hospice that she was in. I want to invite everyone, however, particularly people who've potentially had a loss close to them, to come join me at any stage of the walk for as long as you would like. It will be a time to positively reflect, spread good vibes, and make new friends. The walk will be starting on the 2nd of March and finish on the 10th of March, which is also Mother's Day, as a tribute to my mum. I would love to see as many of you there as possible, just to raise awareness and support people who have lost people close to them.